keep hearing a... Sounds like an alarm. Maybe it's not.
What have you?
Young one.
Spear of Restoration. Another lesser jeweler. Go cuffs of ire.
I will tell your tale.
Right, currency. But we've got jeweler orbs, so we can now boost our skills as well, right? So if we go and give... We've now got 3 slots for the artillery ballista. 3 slots for glacial bolt. Right, so what do we give artillery ballista? Do we give it Eternal Flame? Do we give it Ignition? 100% chance to ignite, which could be interesting on a boss, right? We could give it Persistence for more duration. I wonder if we give it Persistence. Because I mean that's going to be good for a boss fight, right? But the ignition is nice. Chance to ignite in the boss because it's fire, right? So it's got 16 seconds duration. Do you know what? It'd probably die in that time. I think I'd rather take the ignition. Let's do that. And then this one, which is Glacial Bolt. I don't think I want the ice wall in a circle, to be honest. Creates chilled ground for 8 seconds when they freeze an enemy. 50% more freeze build-up. Could be good against a boss. Let's go with Glaciation. We've got Expanse. No. Oh, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? I don't have the int left to do it. Balls. Okay. Can stay off. Man, I'm struggling with attributes, man.
Look out!
There's a checkpoint. Ziggurat encampment. There we go. Ta-da! Man, we got artillery ballista. So I'm kind of at where I wanted to get with the build, which was artillery ballista and glacial bolt. Now we just need to build the path on that on the skill tree. But we were preparing for that. And that's why I kind of like the way we went electricity or lightning damage into glacial bolt, because when we came down the tree, right, we started here, we came down taking damage, and we came down, we got the reload. That was the first thing we got. The good thing about getting that reload is it brings you round here, which straight away gives you the increased elemental damage, which is great for the artillery ballista, the electricity, or the lightning damage, and the cold damage, because it's good for all. And you pick up this one, which gives you increased chance to ignite, increased freeze, increased shock, and increased electrocute. Brilliant. And then you come down here, get some more damage, and then increased elemental, penetration of enemy resistances, which is great. So you're kind of setting yourself up to go from lightning to cold anyway. We picked up some more crossbow, and I do want to get some more of these crossbow ones, but actually coming up to here to get crossbows also the same way to get totems, so that's actually working out pretty well. You're speccing out of crossbow to go to purely totem damage. See, for me, once I've got here, I do want to get some crossbow, because I think that totem damage will be great to a point, but I think there could be some boss fights where having that extra bit of crossbow, I think, will be important. I don't know. Don't know.
What kind of I can buy?
We'll see how we get on.
Hello there. In any case,
Ooh, buy or sell
daring
items.
explorer after my own heart.
Crown, energy shield.
Seems like a good deal.
Okay. What is that? Oh, she's the Gamba merchant. Give me that crossbow. That looks cool. It's better than the shit I've got.
She's awfully upbeat.
Right.
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We might be able to use them to drain this lake. We must hope. Time
It's
is
whether
short.
we stick with glacial bolt though, or we go with the ice shards. At the moment, I think glacial bolt is probably better. You barely have enough time to fire crossbow. Too busy planting totems and throwing grenades. Yeah, see, I'm completely out of the grenades thing, to be honest.
You're the one, not all. Anything catch your eye?
So you sell all of that stuff.
Keep your
Where's
eyes
the-
sharp.
I'll take any help I can get.
Ah,
Yes?
it's got to be you, right? What is it? Grenade skills for additional projectile. No, I want bolts. I actually want to use my crossbow for once in the game. Oh man, 46 max life. That's such a. Well, that's some really good stuff on that, though. That's the thing. He's only got one crossbow as well. One. We're still struggling though on the attributes level because we don't have the strength. I mean, there's some okay stuff here, but it's not like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Lots of cold. What's the main damage? Is it poison damage? What's the main damage here
Don't
in
get eaten.
Act 3? Forgotten. Salvage bench. I need that as well. Gear. Trash. No, that's resistance gear. Where's the trash gear? There. Poison. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay. Poison. But there's no poison resist, right? It's just ailment damage. Right, where are we going? Alright, that takes us to the waypoint. Okay, here we go. Jungle ruins. Then Dory. So we already got plenty of lightning res, so that's not a problem. Just wait for the shader and the CPU to work out what it's doing because of this thing. It's crazy, it drives me nuts. There we go.
Incoming!
We literally are instantly freezing elites. Don't tell anyone, right? Because otherwise it will get nerfed. Alright, just don't tell anyone about the artillery ballista. We're going to get it nerfed otherwise. This is disgusting. Oh, Jesus.
Look out! Gotta stay quick on my feet.
I kind of feel like this is just a little bit strong.
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and I hear the lamentation of the women.
Where's the dude? Where's Hooded one? There he is here.
What have you learned?
I've learned that I
We
quite
evil
like
in the shadows, my don't eat
the
anything.
artillery ballista. That's what I've learned.
If you hear a click, duck.
Max life.
What do you need? Some pretty. I like it. Don't eat anything colorful.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. And I really think a Merc Tactician just suits this so well.
Death from above!
Once we can get the other nodes, so we can get 3 of those out, it's going to be sick. Because at the moment we're only doing it with 2. And get some more damage on them as well. That's the infested barons.
The Orok are truly their tribes. For all their brutality, the Orok live in harmony with the forces of nature. Perhaps they have no choice. But I wonder if we are the fools for believing we've transcended it. Better to live with nature than die defiant.
You ran out of gold? Ran out of gold for what were you doing with your gold? Refunding passive tree. Ah, yeah, that's why I kind of was building the way I was, because I knew I wanted to go this route, and I kind of worked out that if I chose nodes that did both lightning and cold and fire, that would kind of cover me for the kind of respec at this point. There's just not much to say right now. I'm loving the glacial bolt combination. Because you just freezing them, it just allows you to just do so much more.
Arcane misery! One down. Who's next?
Like that elite there, we just kept him frozen, basically.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Basically just kept him frozen. You didn't know the artillery was so good, just planning on going railgun crossbow. Yeah, with the way it came out, that's why I was trying to look at like what the tactician offered, because I know a lot of people saying, oh, it's good for co-op. This is not going to be that great for solo. And then I was like, yeah, but what could we pair it with, right? And then I was like, ooh, they made some changes in the ballista department.
What do you need? Some odds and ends we found in the jungle. It's
So
a
you're
deal.
definitely sold on that then. Hang on a minute. It's got chaos damage bow, interesting.
I'll take it. Be wary.
For now, if it doesn't work, you're bricked.
Yes. Stay wary.
I think, looking at it, that artillery ballista will see you through, at least through early maps. I'm sure. But you're gemling, aren't you? You've gone gemling.
Death from above!
See, I didn't. What is it in the gemling ascendancy that's going to give you the that's going to really benefit you? Other than obviously the attribute nodes. Like, is that it? Okay. See, the reason I like to keep the crossbow with Glacier Bolt is not only can I freeze the enemies in place, but I can protect those artillery ballistas a bit more, because they don't have that much life, right? Even with some of the nodes.
Oh, you're dead, man. Looks a bit like...
Jungle Grey.
This promise.
Ooh, life recovery, mana recovery. Life recovery. Okay. can't move. Literally, I'm like blocked by weird shit on the ground. Which is not what I'm looking for. I don't want to be blocked by weird shit on the ground. Let's clear the map. Should we get some more artillery ballista damage? Another 16. Oh no, this is totem life. Okay, so we're going to increase their life. Oh, that's actually really good. Damage is on here. No, let's go with the life. Cool. Then we're going to get this one, which is +1. We can get 3 of them. 2 more passive skill points. We can have 3 of those bad boys out.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Got a Valor! Hooded one is over here.
Greetings.
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle.
I mean, that's a lot of evasion rating. Holy crap. 262. But it requires 68 dex. I just don't have the attributes to use most of this stuff. It's crazy.
My tribe could use that. Don't drink the water.
It's our second Valor, though. And this one... Life recovery, fire res, increased charm charges, and thorns. Huh. Or we can have 104 armor, 67 max life, or lightning res. I mean, we'll keep the belt, because we do keep the belts. I mean, it's good for trying to find res sometimes, but I think we'll stick with what we got. It has a node that gives buffs depending on the support gems you socket. You don't need HP on them, just plant a new one when they die. But again, like in a boss fight, you might, if you're dropping them on one side and you've got to run to the other, you might not be able to, you're like, do you want to just keep dropping these things? Or are you going to drop them and then... I just think you haven't got the flexibility. If you're just focused on running around planting these, on some boss fights, that I think that could be, like, I think you could be putting all the eggs in one basket, if you know what I mean.
Incoming!
I know what you're saying, but I just like, for me, I'm just like, I want a little bit more flexibility than just relying on these totems. So if I can make them a little bit tougher, you know, giving that extra HP might be the difference of keeping it alive if it gets hit by a boss. On a particular boss move, for example. I wasn't tired as shit, I could clear maps like crazy with this. I just don't have the focus right now to literally go mental with it. That's a storm rune.
I ain't never seen a
Oh,
monkey like
shit.
that before.
Fucker! Thought I was out of range of it, but... He got freeze resistance. Fuck. He has. He must be freeze resistant.
Death from above! Out of mana! Easy.
There we go, got him. He must be seriously freeze
Oh,
resistant.
big around here.
I
Good
could
riddance.
not freeze him for shit. I mean, I managed to keep enough range that when he did slam down, we were just far enough away it couldn't kill us. But there you go. It was like, you're definitely putting all your eggs in your artillery basket. I mean, he killed them pretty quick, even then. So, but I don't have all the extra life on them. And there was a couple of times when he rolled through and didn't take them out. So I do think the extra life on them is important. I really do. But yeah, just went to show that having the third one up is going to be important. Having the extra life, I think, is important. And that ability to... we got to see about the freeze. Maybe we need some more, like, elemental pen later on to try and get the freezing in. But, yeah, we survived. He didn't one-shot us, so that's a good start. Right. So yeah, let's Glacial Bolt straight to level 9. And extra totem life. And now we can have 3 totems. And then we've got a chance that when we summon, we could instantly summon 2 totems. So in theory, every 5 we summon, we'll get an extra one. Sweet. And then we've got 2 more here for damage. Totem placement. I'm not sure right now. And this one here, the reduced reservation of Herald skills, it depends on our spirit, right? Because getting Herald of Ash and Herald of Ice up would be really nice. We'll have to have a look at some of this stuff. That's just banners. I don't know. We'll have a look about resistance pen. But there you go. Monkey down. And we didn't die. So we got close, but we didn't die. After we...
Incoming!
I honestly thought we'd be able to freeze him so much quicker with everything we've got to boost freeze, and he just didn't want to freeze. He didn't want to freeze at all. He also didn't really attack the totems. He just kind of rolled through them, which was kind of interesting. I mean, this is definitely good for map clearing. What I'm kind of worried about is how's it going to be for bosses, right? How's it going to be for bosses? Find the source of the Azak. It's got to be the Venom Crypts, right? That's where we've got to go. Let's see, is there a waypoint in here? Checkpoint? Is there a waypoint? That
Not
would
letting
be...
these snakes get
no.
in me. Not
Okay.
a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been streaming now for 8.5 hours today. It's been a pretty damn good session. I am really super pleased with where we've got to. We are well into Act 3 now, but that's not the most important bit. The most important bit is we've got to where we want our build to be for a tactician. So, just as a reminder, we're focused on Herald Device, which we need to get some support gems for. But the main thing is we've got Gas Grenade to break armor. We've got Flash Grenade if we need stun. But the main part of the build, Artillery Ballista. And with that, we're taking Overabundance to give us +1 to the limit. We're taking Fire Infusion to boost fire damage. And then we're taking Ignition to give us 100% more chance to ignite. Really applies to bosses because white mobs die so quick. And then we're supporting that with Glacial Bolt, which is taking Ice Bite so far and Cold Infusion. I want to take the one that puts cold on the ground, but I don't have the attributes for it. And the main principle is spam the artillery ballistas while basically putting ice walls up to protect them, or just directly freezing the enemies. The damage coming out of this is crazy. In terms of the passive skill tree, we started off obviously going down projectile damage, a bit of survivability, then we came all the way down here. We went into reload to get those all-important reload skills, so this was early game. And we were playing lightning, right? So we were doing galvanic shards and high-velocity shot. Because we were doing lightning but knew we wanted to switch to cold and fire, we came down here and we got elemental attack damage into the emboldened avatar, right, which boosts everything. So we knew that while it would boost our lightning damage, it would boost fire and freeze. And then we also came down and got Force of Nature for the penetration of elemental resistances. Again, good for lightning, but good then for cold and fire later on. After that, we then came down, we got a few nodes into crossbow damage up until the point where we got our level 9 skill gem. We were able to come across and pick up the totem nodes, and there's also more totem nodes down here which we can pick up. So an artillery ballista is a totem, so you've got totem life here, damage, and here you've got attack speed. We've got number of summoned totems. Again, so we can actually get to 4 totems. You just rolled over Doriani. This works. It does, man. I'm absolutely certain. And if you keep going round to this side, you've got, again, regenerate life of the totem. You've got +1 to the maximum number of totems. That'll give you 4. And also increased range. And then attack speed as well as damage and life. So the artillery ballista is the damage dealer, but I think it's nice to have the flexibility and backup of the glacial bolt for freezing, crowd control, protect the totems, or on a boss, if you can actually freeze them in place, then the artillery is just going to do way more damage to them, particularly if you've got something like a bog witch, which is flying all around the place. If you can just get her in place, that's going to be huge. So that's what it's currently built around. So yeah, that's where we've got to at the moment. I kind of feel like it's pretty strong. I kind of feel like this is pretty strong. If you're going to go for Ignite for your crossbow, you're doubling down on the fire. Again, for me, I just like the crowd control, right? If you've got a lot of mobs bum rushing you, and given the speed of the mobs, I just like the cold and the ice walls to crowd control, which really helps if you're getting bum rushed and helps your turrets if they're getting bum rushed. So I reckon this could clear maps really quickly. You could go much faster. I'm really tired, so I can't really push that hard. I just haven't got the focus, but I reckon this will be a great map clearer. The monkey fight there wasn't really the best fight for it. One, the monkey caught me a bit by surprise. I haven't been here for a long time, so I forgot he was there. Also, I didn't realise how resistant to freeze he was going to be. But when you're expecting a boss fight, you're able to prepare. I think this is going to be great for a boss fight. We've got the Absinthe here on Twitch as well, who's just rolled over Doriani using the artillery ballista. So I think this is going to be super strong, really good. Try and keep it quiet so it doesn't get nerfed. But yeah, that's where we got to. 8.5 hours, pretty happy with that. We will be streaming tomorrow, and we will be streaming. So we'll be streaming most of the day tomorrow, another 8 or so hours. And then we will be streaming on Monday evening, US Eastern. And then after that, I have to travel away with work. So I've got 2 more streams which are planned. After that, I have no idea when I'm going to be able to stream again. Up until the end of May. So throughout every single week in May and every single week from the rest of April after Monday next week, I am on an aeroplane traveling somewhere every single week. There will be content up on YouTube every single day. I will stream when I can. So it might be the odd Friday or Saturday when my flight gets back. If it gets back early enough and I'm not traveling again for another couple of days, I might be able to get a stream here and there. But throughout the rest of April and May, no regular scheduled streams. Once we get back into June, we'll be back on the regular schedule. Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays for streaming. That's the plan. So, but thank you all for being with us. Much appreciated. Thank you, Katie, who was with us on YouTube, the Absinthe, Mauser, and everybody on Twitch. Really appreciate you being with us. We're going to wrap it up for this evening. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. You've been watching The Ghost Owl. Have a good rest of your evening or day, wherever you are in the world. See you tomorrow, Absinthe.